Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. Let's go ahead, spin our wheel. Let's see where we're going to land today and what two-word entry will be inserted for the math and science theme for today's Wordle, outer space. Huh. Outer space. Now, that's interesting. For some strange reason, I could have sworn I may have put that in. But you know what? It's okay. We'll just re-enter it. But that is strange. I sort of feel like I might have put that in, a week or two ago. And maybe I just forgot to delete it from the wheel. But if you guys don't mind, we'll just put it in again. That's no big deal, right? So outer space it is. Let's go ahead and put in outer space. Let's transition over to Wordle, as we always do. So outer space, yeah. Let me know if you guys remember me using this. I'd appreciate it, but it's fine. Oh, wow. Now let me think about this. Let me think about this because, threes are great like we got yesterday, but twos are even better. So I am going to potentially preempt the space. Yeah, the only problem is, okay, let's see here. If we put the T in front, we could have taper. We could have taper. We could have tamer. So those are two things that come to mind, taper and tamer. And then, of course, we could begin it with an I. It could possibly be timer. And then the other thing that comes to mind is we could begin it with an S. Oh, it could even be after. No, it couldn't be after. We don't want the T there. But it could definitely begin with an S. So you could be looking at steer. Steer, huh? I mean, that's possible. That is possible. I don't think it would be anything else. Oh, no, it could be quite a few things. It could be a spear. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually go with, I think we're going to stick with space. I think it'll be very helpful. And, there you go. That's awesome. So, oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, that makes me realize then, of course, it would have been taper, which I think was like the first thing that I had put in. But you know what? 2 threes in a row is pretty darn good. I'm not going to howl today, guys. Had I gotten that taper, then I definitely would have. But there were just too many options, I believe, to have gone with that. I think it just would have been a bit reckless. We'll certainly confirm that with Squirtle. But space was pretty cool, and that sealed the deal up for us pretty quickly. So yeah, let's go to Squirtle and see what we can ascertain from today's solution. So of course the answer was taper, and we started with outer, and then we went with outer was great, of course, and then we put in space. Let me do my prediction first, and then we'll see what other words I could have entertained after outer. Okay, so let's see. It's taper. It's going to have 3 of the 5 letters, isn't it, guys? It's going to have 3 of the 5 letters, but they're all out of position. So it basically would be, yellow A, yellow T, yellow E. I don't think it's going to get to taper immediately. I do not know, unfortunately, what that next guess would be. I don't. And it probably is going to try to duplicate a letter because it really seems to like to pin down certain letters. But I think it'll get it in 3. I think it'll go slate, 1 extra step, and then taper. So let's see if that's true. No, it needed 4. Oh, wow. So slate, then eater. See, like I say, guys, it just has this affinity for duplicating certain letters that it wants to make sure get ruled out as fast as possible. And then it goes for the kill. But not that fast, is it? Tamer, and then it finishes with taper. Interesting. So what I'm curious about is how many options I had out of outer. Okay, so I did say tamer and taper. I didn't think about taker. That's a good one. I did mention timer. Okay. And then taser, that's a good one. Uh, taxer, Tyler. Oh, these are all pretty decent words, aren't they? Trier, Tyler. That's interesting. Ether, steer. I did put in steer. Oh boy. Yeah, I think it was smart to go with space. I think it was because it absolutely nailed it. Ha, I mean, obviously, I had just the one guess left, so I think that was a pretty smart thing to do. Rather than to just try to fool around. Space locked it in for me. So that was pretty cool. I do hope you guys enjoyed that edition of Wordle with Art. And as always, I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet
Another edition of Wordle with Art.